Hey, Shalom, Yahabashim Shekrakatan to all the brothers, Shalom Yahweh Shamar, Thon Bashim Shadow, all the sisters, I is BK Minnesota, Lashawan Qadash class. It's been a little minute since we taught about this lesson as far as the biblical books, the names of the Bible. We are actually going to finish that off today, and then we're going to get into some new Hebrew words. All right. Do you have the old Hebrew words, like the 50 from like a couple of months ago? Okay, no problem, no problem. It's all good. Always in the future, we always come back and recap a little bit, things of that sort. When we get into the actual Hebrew vocabulary, some new words, I'll throw in the one as far as the Adawan, the Khan, things of that sort. All right. So yeah. All right. So okay. So yeah, the last thing that we left off was what is it? Let me see. Yeah, Nachman. Nachman, who is Nahum in the Bible, who was a prophet and priest of the Lord. Nahum has about, I think, like 4 chapters. Those are one of the books that are pretty short in the Bible. It's towards the end, I believe, of the Old Testament, going into the New Testament. Okay, and also too, Old Testament means Old Covenant, New Testament means New Covenant. All right, that's good for you to know when you are on the streets battling, Christians about the Bible. So you got a lot of people out there who say, we should only follow the Old Testament. We should not follow the New Testament. It doesn't make sense to follow half of a book. You should follow the whole thing. Not to mention, you have the Apocrypha in the Bible as well, okay? Which is in the middle. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. If anybody has any questions or concerns, type it into the chat. Otherwise, ask in the room freely. Make sure you raise your hand, of course, and pay your tithes. All right. All right. All right, that's the first word. Take your time. At the top, it's going to be the Assyrian. At the bottom, it's going to be the ancient Hebrew. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatha, Bashim Shah to the sister that just chimed in. Once again, if anybody got any questions or concerns, go ahead and I'll go ahead and assist the questions. And of course, like everything, we break down everything, okay, concerning the Hebrew and the scriptures as well. Let me know when you're done. We'll go ahead and break it down. Take your time. It's not a rush. Yeah, languages can be sometimes very difficult to learn, but once you get into the practice of it, that's when it becomes more like second nature. They also say when you learn a new language, um, I forget exactly how they break it down, but here is I mean your brain works faster.
Okay.
Your brain works faster if you're consistent with it. Some people it can be very foreign to you. You may not know what you're doing, what you're looking
Right.
at, what you're writing out. But just like how we have Spanish 1, 2, and French and German and Chinese and what's this? Somali. All right, all those in school, all those languages that we have in school. So you got it written down.
Yeah.
Okay. So right here, let's start off with the ancient Hebrew, of course. What is this letter right here?
K.
K. That's right. Yep, and K is by itself. When we say that something is by itself, it means that the whole word is going to be on the board. All right, you spell out the entire letter. All right. So this is the word of the letter K. K. CHAA is K. All right, you gotta say it with your throat. So, yep, K. Yep. Some people may think it's ch, but you're saying it as if it's English. All right. So then we are trying to separate the Hebrew from the English because Yiddish, that's what it is. It's the bastardized Hebrew language that sounds English. All right. Um. So, k. So what's this right here? What's next?
B.
B. That's right. Yep. B is ba, and it's by itself because of the character, like the little hoop underneath. So if it's like this underneath, what is that called?
Uh, it's isolated, right?
Right, right.
It's
So
not
if a letter is by itself, based on what you see right here, this right here,
Mhm.
what does that mean? What is that called?
Operating.
Open parentheses.
Okay.
Yep,
that's
so
open, right?
yeah, open. Yep. If it's like this, if it's by itself, it's open. If it's together, it's closed, which means it's a closed parenthesis.
Right.
Yep, no problem, no problem. That's good. That's good. All right. So we have kaba so far, right? What is this right here? What's the next letter?
Cool.
Qua. That's right. QA. Qua. All right. What is what is this one? What letter is that? This one right here in the middle.
What?
What and what's right next to what?
Cool.
Qua. But are these by itself or together?
You connected.
Yep, they're connected. So what happens when they're connected? What is the rule?
Some job, right?
Some drops, but where? Does it drop in the beginning of the word or the ending?
I'm at the ending.
It's going to be at the ending. So we would just have WA, Q, W, A, and then Q again. But the A drops off from the qua. So how would you pronounce that? It's a tongue twister.
Car, walk, car, walk. That's all right.
Sounds about right. Yep. It is a tongue twister, but I'll sound it out. Kabakawak. Kabakawak. Kabakawak, that's how you pronounce that name. It's pretty much a tongue twister. As you practice it, it'll become more, familiar with you. Okay? What that name means. Does anybody know the prophet? Actually, before I even mention the name, hold on, let me just spell it out. This is a great book to study as well when you're studying the Bible. So that's Habakkuk. Habakkuk. Have you ever seen this book before in the Bible?
Yeah.
Right, right. This is a very, very great book. Okay, I recommend. Like, let me give you out the chapter that I recommend. I think it's Habakkuk 2:12. I mean, honestly, the whole entire book of Habakkuk is very amazing. Um, this is my favorite, to be quite honest. Okay. I was like, you know what? There's another K in there. Hold on. My bad. All right, here we go. Okay. Habakkuk. All right. There's 3 chapters of this book, and Habakkuk 2:12. I believe that's it. Yes. Habakkuk 2:12 is one of my favorite books. All right. I mean, favorite precepts. Yeah. 2:12. Yeah. Because what it says right here, it says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity." So, of course, woe means death and destruction, mainly destruction.
Woe.
Woe. Yep, WOE. Now, woe has many different words as far as, many definitions to the word.
A great misfortune too, though.
Say it again.
Great misfortune.
Yes, yep, great. There you go. That's right. And so, Habakkuk 2:12, once again, it's a very great precept. Now, when it says, woe to him that builds a town with blood, that's America.
Yeah.
America has built cities by blood. Think about what just passed recently, Christopher Columbus Day, right? Okay, that's something that just passed, and in order for him to get his victory, he had gave the Native Indians smallpox, and he killed and murdered them.
They put in his sheets.
In the sheets, that's right. Yep. And established, no, that's what, and established a city by iniquity, by sin. Go ahead.
Yeah, he scalped the head and he cut the head off for Bonnie. The press would go,
Right.
cut the hair, scalp and get money for it.
Right, there you go, yeah. Then they was using our skin for all types of things, all types of disgusting things, to be quite honest. All right, so enough about this one, as far as the name and the chapter. We already got the point of that. Now, so yeah, when it does say establish a city by iniquity, meaning he robbed, he stole, he killed for the city to be what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of these cities have nothing but blood. And that's why we always say that we walk on the bones, the ground, we walk on the bones of the dead Native Indians. Because this city is nothing but just filth and filled with sin. Okay? So, what the word Habakkuk means, which is kabakawak, it's going to mean embrace. Like when you embrace something, embrace or clasp hands. You know what that means?
Clap hand.
So
Shake
not
hand.
so not clap hands, but clasp. When someone claps, it's kind of saying like when someone collapse. So I'll give it to you in a second.
Shake hands or something.
I'll show you. All right, let me show you real quick. So, clasp hands means shake hands with fervor or affection. Do you get it? So, like when you embrace somebody, when you embrace somebody, you give them like like what we do in UK. We give brothers salutes, and in the Bible, that's called a holy kiss.
Okay.
Now, of course, the word kiss does not mean. The word kiss in the Bible does not mean what it means today.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And a lot of fake Israelites will have you thinking that you got to kiss a brother or a sister to show some affection. No, like just like how people in the world they shake hands.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Or they dap each other up. They have secret handshakes. Now with us, we have a holy kiss, which is hey, shalom, how about you? How you doing, warrior? How you doing? Brother, how you doing? Such and such. All right. So it means embrace, clapped hands. Okay. Actually, I like that name too. It's very, very dope. All right, we're gonna get into the next one. All right. All right, that's the next one. Oh, no. Give me 1 second. No, that's not it. Sorry about that. I had it a little too close. My bad. It was almost there. Yeah, that's part of it. That's right. All right. Oh yeah, Dwayne, if there's any words that you want to know in Hebrew, you can always call me,
Okay.
or you can just ask them any Friday class. So yeah, I got you on that one. Okay, there we go. All right, boom, we are in there. All right. All right, that looks good.
Okay. Oh, that one. See,
All right,
is that
say again.
well, the third one?
The third one.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, so these two are two different things. This one right here, and then this right here.
Okay.
Two different things. Or better yet, you know what? Okay, there's so many ways that you can write it out. Let me just erase that part, okay? I don't want to confuse you. There's so many ways you can write it out. I'll explain that too soon enough. Do you see it now?
Yeah, I see it now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Give you a few more seconds here. Yep, so we got the Syrian at the top.
It's a long word.
Yeah, it is. Yep, we got the Syrian at the top, then we got the ancient Hebrew. Yeah, some of these names can be very long or short. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the longest ones that I've seen so far. The first one, yeah, Habakkuk. Yeah, so all right, let's get into it. So what is this for starters? What is this letter? And is it by itself or is it connected to something?
It's by itself.
Okay. And what is that letter?
Tazza.
Tazah.
Tazza.
Tazah. Yep. Yep. Tazah.
Tazza.
Yep. Tazah. Let you say it together. Tazah. Yep. That is correct. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Tazah. Okay. What's next after Tazah? Puh. Yep. Puh. And is puh by itself or connected?
Connected.
What is it connected to?
Punna. No.
Yep, that's enough. So if it's connected, how would you spell it out? How would you say it? Just a puh and a nut. How would you say it together? Yep.
No.
It wouldn't be put enough because it's connected. It would change.
No. It's connected.
Yeah. So it will only be put enough if it was by itself. So since it's connected, what is the rule when something is connected?
Someone got to drop off.
In this sense, it would be what? What is dropping off? From which letter? What is dropping off?
I think the A.
For which letter? For the puh or the nut?
No. The A.
Yep. So if the A drops off from the nut, what does it say altogether? I mean, what does it say together then?
Pun.
Mm.
Pun.
Pun. There you go. So PAN. All right. Pun. Now it sounds like pan, but of course it's not English class. All right. So pun. Okay. Now, what is this letter right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's yeah. And what is right next to it?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a huh. Is it connected or is it by itself?
It's connected.
Okay. So if it's connected, what does it say by itself?
Okay.
How would you spell it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is YA.
H.
There you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Multi-cross, yes. That is correct. All right, so Tazapanya. Tazapanya is how you would pronounce it. Tazapanya. It's very simple. Okay. Give me a second. Tazapanya. Actually, I've actually heard. Say it again. No. Tazapanya. Tazapanya. Yeah. Taza. Like for example, they all have the same rhythm because they have A's at the end of it. So, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za. Tazapanya. Tazapanya. If you just say it faster, it sounds a little different. Just tap it. And this is one of the greatest prophets that I've studied about as well. Very great book. Tazapanya. Can you guess who that prophet might be in the Bible? You think of anybody?
That is Deuteronomy.
No, we already went over that. The first week of doing this. All right, I'll give it to you for time's sake. Cause let me see something real quick. Time's sake. Oh yeah. We gotta move it on. All right, so who's gonna be right here?
Ezekiel.
You said who?
Zephaniah.
Zephaniah. That's correct. Yes. Yep. But you said Ezekiel. You said Ezekiel at first, right?
Yeah.
Right. Ezekiel is really Ezekiel. What it is. And yeah, we went over Ezekiel not too long ago.
I like the book of Zephaniah.
Yeah, yeah, very good book. Very good study tool. All right. So Zephaniah. All right. Okay. Zephaniah is Tazapanya in Hebrew. That's how you pronounce it. Anytime that you are looking at the book, studying it, Tazapanya. Okay. I'll let you go ahead and get that down.
I got it there.
Okay.
Zephaniah.
All right. So the definition of Tazapanya, who is Zephaniah, the word means God has hidden. Okay, that's what it means. God has hidden. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. And this one's a little shorter, but kind of a tongue twister as well. Okay.
Is that connected down there? Does something have to be dropped off there too?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
So the eight got to be dropped off.
Yes. For the last letter,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
call God.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep. Perfect. Most time Christ, most time Christ. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly how you say it. All right, so yeah, so okay, so you pretty much said it. So right here by itself is k, k. So that's going to be ch. Actually, that's a little too small.
I see.
Oh no, just for the viewers
yeah.
though. Yeah, yeah. I try to consider that, knowing that we're here and there and somewhere else. CHAA, k, and then we have the g and the y connected, which is going to give you GA. Excuse my G, they're a little, GAY. Kaga. All right, Kaga. Kaga, yeah. Now, of course, immature people will think you're saying Chagay or something like that, All right. Ignorant people who don't know Hebrew would definitely think that. Kaga, okay? Now, this is another short book. This is a brother as well in the Bible who has a book. Can you guess who it's going to be? Based on the first letters I just wrote.
Okay. Let me see.
You want me to give you one more letter?
Yeah.
All right, one more letter. All right.
G. No, not G. Yeah.
You think you know who it is?
I kind of figure I ain't read that book that much hard. No, I don't know.
Yeah. I think you know exactly who it is. All right, give me 1 second. And in English, it's Hagai. Hagai. Yep. Kaga, Hagai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, of course, what that means, yep, Haggai. Yeah, Haggai is how you say it. It's like there's two G's. Haggai. That's how you say it.
Okay.
All right. So the word means the definition of Kaga. Kaga is going to be festive. You know, festive means
Festive.
festive. Yep.
Like a festival.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's just a shorter word, festive. Yep. Festivity, something like that. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second.
Ka, 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 ka. Lashawan Qadash.
Slide it like that. All right, so it means festive, um, to be suitable. Yep, suitable. Okay. Which also, what that really means, being suitable for a feast. Okay. All right. Let me see. Also, too. Let's see right here. Joyous. You know what joyous is, right?
Yeah, this that could be happy.
Right. Joyful. All right. Lastly, it means ordinary. Okay, married. So that's what a guy or girl means.
Is it married?
Mm-hmm. Get married. So not like actual married,
Married.
but it's more like being married, like you're drinking, having a good time, things of that sort. And shalom, Lord Christ, to the sister Kawhi, or Salaki, shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alataba Shemal Shai, sis. Okay, so, all right, so that's the last one. No, actually, that's not the last one. We got two more. Okay, I got two more. All right, so, let's get the next one. All right, I'll be ready. Give me one second. All right, this one's not that long.
Oh,
You got it?
also,
All right, no problem. Take your time, take your time. Take all the time that you need. All right, you almost done?
yes, sir.
All right, you gotta take your time. So far, what we have the Hebrew for Habakkuk, which is Kabul Kawak, Zephaniah, Tazapanya, and Kagah, which is Haggai in the Hebrew. We got two more to do, then we're gonna move on to some new vocabulary words. And I can show you exactly where to find these vocab words on blueletterbible.com. Also, too, there's a Blue Letter Bible application on iPhones and Androids.
Okay, I got it. We'll try to pronounce it.
Yep. All right. So, well, first, let's break it down.
Okay.
So, what is the first letter?
The.
Z. Yep, that's right. Okay.
Ka.
K, which is by itself. K-A. Okay.
Ra.
R. Yep. R-A.
Ha. Ha.
What is this?
Miya.
That's the, and what is this?
Ya. Ya. Ha.
So
You
that's
drop
the,
the A, right?
right, that's the, and that's a what?
Ha.
That's a H. So it's connected. So what happens?
You drop the A in the beginning. I mean, the end.
At the end of what? H or ya?
me see. Huh. You got the add the L. Huh.
It's gonna be yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's correct. Yep. So Y-A-H. Okay.
Yeah.
You have what? How do you spell that? It's like how do you say that? Pronounce it.
Yeah.
Zachariah, right? And it
Zachariah.
sounds just like the English.
Right.
Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Yeah.
So.
Like for example, right here, Z-A-K-A-R is a car. So Zachariah, Zachariah, all right? Zachariah, that's how you would say it, which is Zachariah, all right? So Z-A-C-H-A-R-I-A-H, Zachariah, all right? And everybody should know who the prophet Zechariah is. It's a very famous book. All right, like for example, Zephaniah. Zephaniah, my favorite scripture from here is chapter 2, verse 1. You know what I mean? Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. All right. Zechariah got a lot of Zechariah got a lot
I
of
like that
scriptures.
book too.
Huh?
I like Zachariah too.
Yeah, Zechariah, I said the best scripture that I've seen. Well, one of my personal favorites is Zechariah 11:5. That pretty much speaks about our oppressors slay us and hold themselves not guilty.
Oh yeah.
Meaning that, for example, the police department, they shoot black people down, they do not get held accountable. And then also there's a part in there where it talks about our shepherds pity us not.
Yeah.
It talks about our religious leaders. They don't give us any sympathy, no concern, no help whatsoever. But you got a question?
Yeah, I was something that was talking about when it said the plowman go overcome the reaper.
Say that one more
The
time.
plowman go overcome the reaper.
You talking about Zechariah?
Is it Zachariah?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. What chapter is that? I forget where it's at.
I got it too.
Okay, yeah, but I do recall that.
So I'll read the plowman, Esau the reaper.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. Right. So yeah, now Zechariah or Zechariah means God has remembered. Right. Okay. All right. God has remembered. That already? Okay. All right. God has remembered. Otherwise, all right. Let's get into the last one. I actually have two in here, by the way. All right. All right, so that's one, right? Let me give you the second one too. So you can actually write that one down. This is a longer one. Okay. And uh, both of these are pretty much similar words, but I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. All right. All right. So you got the first one down.
I'm doing it now.
Okay. No sweat. I'll give you a little time.
Is it Malacca?
I'll get into that. I'll get into how to pronounce it. So you got both down?
Yeah, I got the first one down.
Okay, no, yeah, you really don't gotta worry about the second one that much. But so this is ma right here by itself. I want to try to speed this up real quick. So ma by itself. The la and the ka is connected. That's gonna be L-A-K. And then you have the ya by itself, which is Y-A. How would you pronounce that?
Well, like, yeah,
Right.
like,
Yep, Malaki, which is Malachi.
so I did something wrong here.
That's Malachi in the Bible. Malachi is a very good book as well. And then this one right here is Malaakia, the one at the bottom. Um, yeah, Malaakia. I actually got a brother in the school by the name Malaakia from Philly, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost sound the same, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So um, Malachi is minister. Oh no, it's like yeah, actually, yeah. Malachi is administrator, and Malaakia means it's another word for saying messenger. You got a few words that mean messenger.
Messenger.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, Malakia, administrative, which is Malachi, Malaakia, messenger. Yeah. So that's what that means. Okay. All right. So I want to get into these Hebrew words real fast. Get it, get it. Okay, so all right, so you got this all down, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, let's go ahead and erase this. For those that probably missed this online, you can just go back and watch the video. It'll be posted right after the class has ended. All right. Okay. Also, too, erase this. We don't need that no more. All right, 1 second. All right. All right. So that. All right. So this is the website where you can find all this at. Okay. It's called let me see. All right. So either an app or website. You just type this in on your phone, it'll show up either as an app or a website. BlueLetterBible.com or BlueLetterBible the app. Okay? So let's get into the first one. All right. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pick my own words this time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to write these big too. Cause these are some good words right here. Well, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so uh, uh, uh. All right, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go to check. That's the first one.
Don't close or open for 18.
Hmm.
Don't close or open for 18.
Oh, you know it's like. So times. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you done, yeah. You done with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tazawwa. Tazawwa means
Have no
Tazawa. Tazawa means direct. Okay? Direct. So now the concordance number 4, right, is going to be, you want to type this into the search bar on the Blue Letter Bible, H, so hashtag sign H, 6680. Okay? 6680.
Gotcha.
Okay? And we would break down, of course, everyone should know what direct means, but based on that word, I'm just giving you this for time's sake. Okay, otherwise we can break it down all the way what the definition is and what it means. Okay, we can do that another time.
Right.
All right, number 2. Okay. Okay. One second. What's this? What is that? No. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, got that. I'll just keep going here. Keep going. Okay. You got it?
Yeah, Qadash.
There you go. One sign press, yeah. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so he says Qadash.
Yeah.
Qadash. Yep, Qadash, yep. Which means, do you know what it means?
Tonsil?
Say it again.
Tonsil?
No. No, I'll do it to you. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. So, first things first, and all that. This is what I need to do too. So, of course, Taza selected Taza. To be Taza. Wa. Taza wa. All right. Taza wa. Okay, for that. Now, Qadash means set apart. All right, it can mean set apart, right? Or holy. Set apart is the same thing as separate or holy. Okay? As you know, there's a lot of brothers with the name Qadash in school. All right, I'll go ahead and finish this real quick. All right. get some more. Okay, well, all right. I know you know what this one is. Just give me a second. Give it to you. Um, yeah, that's it. All right, let's not say that out loud yet. Too close. I mean, too fast. So you got this one down in 3.
Why you Yeah, I got 3.
Okay. You can write down 4 if you want to. Just give me a second. That's it. That's it. Okay. Chanel. Chanel. All right. Also, too, where you can find Qadash, which means set apart, holy, separate, same thing. It's going to be H6942. You type that into the search engine, you should be able to find it. So you say you already wrote down 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's spell it out. What is this?
Okay, 3.
Hmm.
The wall.
So no. First, what is this?
Oh,
The letter.
the.
Duh. All right. So DA. And what is this right next to it? Next 2 letters?
What?
Mm-hmm. Well, and what else?
Drop the 8, right?
The A, yep, for
So
which one?
the one.
Yep, the one. Correct, yep. That's correct, yep. Yep, and so what the one means, it means raise. Okay? Raise. All right. And once again, where you can find this at, right here is going to be H. And this is, by the way, this is concordance numbers that you type in. So 7311. Okay, H7311. So where you can find that at Blue Letter Bible Dictionary. Okay. All right. So do you have 4 or not? Not yet.
So 4.
Yeah.
So pot.
Shapat. That's correct. Yep. So you got the sh right here by itself. SHA. You got the p connected to the t. So that's going to give you PAT. Now, what does shapat mean? It means judge, like an actual judge. And you can find this H, or pound sign H. Let me decide it. 1 second. 8199. Okay, Shapat. There's also a brother in Texas by the name of Shapat. Very, very strong brother too. Okay. Also 5,000. All right, so now this fifth one.
Sean,
Shana'a, yeah. Shana'a, yeah. Shana'a, Shana'a. And Shana'a, what does that mean? It means hate.
Hate.
Yeah. As I say, hate in Hebrew. Just picking out some random ones that's popping up. This could be found in H8130.
So,
Yeah, so. Okay. It's number 6. Oh, well, didn't I? Okay. I know I'm done.
I'm done.
All right. What is this right here?
I.
Mm-hmm. What is this right here?
What? The.
Mm-hmm. Imad. Yep.
I'm
Yep. Because the A drops off for the duh. So Imad, which I know this person already, it means stand. Like you stand on your feet. Mm-hmm. Yep. And where you can find Imad is going to be, just had it. It's going to be H59. So yeah, 59, 75. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Trying to give you a good one. Okay, I think it's a good one right here. Um, yeah. Give me 1 second. Right here we go. Oh, that's not going right. All right. Yeah, so that's going to be the last one for tonight.
Okay, come.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, just look these all up. Yeah, go ahead and look these up, and you'll find it. Give you all the definitions that you need and all the information. Because this is going to be a great tool for you anytime that you're trying to look up a word. If you don't know how to say, touch, smell, hear, you can type in any word, and then you want to go to the concordance, it'll give you the Hebrew version of it, which is great about that website. All right, let me know when you're ready to break it down.
Ready when you are.
Okay, so what is this?
Qua.
Qua. And what's right next to qua?
But.
And so it says connected, what drops off?
The A.
For what? Which one? Which letter?
I think. Well,
right.
The A drop off.
Right. Yeah. What is this right here?
Taza.
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 Yep. How would you pronounce that?
Quataza.
Quataza. Yep. Quataza, which means gather or gather. So gather. Do you remember how the scripture that we was just talking about, Zephaniah 2:1? Right? You remember how we was talking about Zephaniah just a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Right, so Zephaniah 2:1, gather yourselves together, yea, gather yourselves together, O nation I desire. Right, so that's what gather means. So think of that as an example. Where you can find that at is going to be, let's see, page 6908. Okay?
Got you.
All right. Okay, so with that being said, that is Lashawan Qadash. I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shalom, Shabbat Thom, to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham, Shalom, shout all the sisters. All right. With that being said, Shalom. Clap it up.